Nice bright sunny morning down at Maggie's Bridge. I was here the other week with Nathan and Chucky. I cut the walk short because I'm asking my heels. But hopefully we're going to go up that one there today. Mellbreak. It's not the highest of ones, but it's a nice steady walk up. Just on my own, so I'm just going to take it steady away. Hopefully get the drone out. Get plenty of photos because it's quite nice. The car park for Maggie's Bridge is just down this road here. Just turn left here. That's the hill I was on the other week with Nathan. Hencombe. And then this is mellbreak. I'm going to go up through the valley there. There's a path up the side. You can see a path up this way here. There's a path further along and up as well. So I'm not too sure which one I want to take to go up. But there is another path, I think a third path, which comes down this end. It's quite steep, I think. It's quite loose. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to take that one. I'm not too keen on that sort of a path. You can see all the hills there, fleet with the pike and grass mower. Just you might not be able to see that for the sun. Stunning little area this from here. I love Buttermere area. From here all the way up towards Fleet with Pike and Honester Pass. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely hills. I walk up the lane past the farm there. Nice little lane to walk up. See the views are really starting to open up there. But we'll lose them shortly because we're going to go around this way. And we're going to go up the back. So we'll end up in between Hencombe and Mellbreak. So make the most of these views while we can. The sun's still really low in the sky, so it's still early. So it's something to look up, to be honest. The sun's in your face. Oh, calves out in the field there with the mothers. Just put towards that gate. I was wrong. You don't go up that side. That takes you up towards Hencombe. The path I want is this one. Takes you straight on up the side of Mellbreak, along this back side of it, then up further along. You can see the path where we've come up there. Start to get the views out behind the trail line. Lows water. Just on the bottom edge of the lake, so you're heading out towards Cockermouth and what have you. In the shade, so it's starting to cool down now, thankfully. I thought I was going to have to take another skin off in that sun. It's really warm when you're walking up this hill. Loads of sheep about, so I don't let Maggie off. Maggie's wanting me away for a run around, stretch her legs. I'll see what's at the top if there's no sheep up there. I'll let her off for a run once we get clear of all the sheep. First time I've walked across this path. Been a bit boggy so far. I didn't get the gist of how steep that is there running off in the shale. It just carries on this sort of gradually works its way up, gets around the corner and goes up onto towards one of the peaks of Mellbreak. Quite nice back there though, up and down over those water. Well, I finally made it up to the crossroads. Go over that way, Mellbreak 509 top, and this side is the actual Wainwright. Maggie, come here! At 512. And somebody there with a couple of spaniels chasing the grouse. But I've learnt a valuable lesson there. I know where I'm at. I've been up here several times. Well, not this particular hill, but in this area. So I thought I didn't need to put the route into my Garmin. I thought, oh, I'll just follow the west maps on my phone. But using an Apple phone, the GPS on the Apple are nothing compared to what they are on the Garmin or something like that. So it told me that I was 20 metres below the actual path I was on. So it ended up taking us off route a little bit. So I can understand why people get lost in the lakes when they're doing using them sort of maps and apps, so I'll know in the future always put the route onto my Garmin watch. That keeps us accurate. So lesson learned. The views are really starting to open up there now. Down there on Cook Water, grass mower. Further back there you'll see Grizzle Pike. Couldn't remember the name of it there. I'm very poor with the names. I've been on all these. That's a nice hill to walk on. The views off that one, walking across from the top from Grizzle down. Very nice. But I was quite surprised at how boggy this hill is actually. There's quite a lot of slop. I've seen a lot of videos of people wild camping up here, and I'm looking at this, and unless there's any dry spots further up, there's quite a lot, and you can see it looks like there's a lot of marsh at the bottom. So we'll see when we do this one, and we'll go over on the other one, see what it's like up there. It's somewhere I wouldn't mind coming to camp, because I've seen the views up here. It looks really nice on the morning and sunrise, and even with the sunset, because the sun sets over that way, so you get some nice views. So I made it to the top of mellbreak. This is the Wainwright. That below there's 3 metres lower, so it's not Wainwright, that one. The views is really nice over here. You can see yet again the dogs running through it there. That's absolute bog. So for all those wanting to come up here, I don't think we want to bother unless we have a massive drought and properly dries out. You get absolutely soaked just coming before you've even pitched your tent. So just admiring the views though. This area here is one of the wettest I've been in the lakes. I've done 98% of the Wainwrights now, a lot of them a few times, and down that valley there is just like this, absolute bog. On the top still really wet. Obviously down the middle of these two little bits of valley, they're really boggy as well. See the views. As far as views go, you can't knock it. I mean, Fleetwood Pike is one of the best walks in the lake. I love that. The views from Fleetwood Pike up and back down, absolutely amazing. All of these hills, I've wild camped up on a lot of these, and the sunsets absolutely stunning from all of these, any of these hills here. Recommend wild camping there and just chilling out at night. I'll take a few pictures, then I'll head over to the other one, and I'll head back down the car. See all the wind turbines out at sea there. I don't think I get them on this camera like, but well, that's mellbreak ticked off now. That's all of these in this area ticked off. Not been my favourite hills, to be honest. The other end of the buttermere is Fleetwood Pike and what have you. I highly recommend them to anybody. But these ones, I don't think I'll be doing these ones again, to be honest. This one is just a lot worse than I thought it would have been, this, to be fair. I was expecting it. It's nice up here, the views are nice, but it's just every flat spot there is just absolute clat, and I don't know whether it dries out in the summer months. Maybe if you go a bit further down, a bit lower down there towards the edges down there, it's maybe a bit drier. But every part I've walked on this today, once you get on the level bit, it's just absolutely soaking wet and just claggy. It's couldn't put a tent up, so it'd definitely be no good for wild camping for me. But I've done it, so I'll just head back down now. I'm just going to go down to this bit here, down down to the bottom and walk back down the bottom of the valley. Roughly the same way as we came when we did Hencombe the other week. We did Hencombe up onto the top, down and back down the valley, so we'll see how we get on with that. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to go straight down now. I'm going to go up onto this one, go on the north top. It seems to have dried out a little bit over this side, so I'll give it a try. I'll walk up there and see what the views are like, and it might not be so bad over that side. It might be drier than this, but a lot of this over here is just, like I say, it's not the best of conditions to walk in. I know we've had a little bit of rain this week, but not loads. We're up on the north top. The views aren't too bad for me, but obviously the south top sort of blocks the views for Buttermere and everything up there. Nice study looking down with all the hills, reminiscing on all the times I've been on top of them, especially Fleetwood Pike. I've done that several times. Here Stacks a few times. Dandruff and Grey Knots I've only done about 3 or 4 times, to be honest. Robinson and what have you, I've only been up twice, I think. And these ones, it's only possibly 2 or 3 times I've been up them ones as well, to be fair. The ones over here, I can't remember the name of them now. I'm sure somebody will remember and put them in the comments and sort of put us right. But I've only done them once. I've only done this one once, and I've only done, well, that's Hencombe and this is mellbreak. I've only done them once. It's a nice little area down there, down by the water though, so might be somewhere to come with a kayak. I don't know whether you're allowed to kayak on that one or not. I'm sure you are. I think I've seen somebody doing that before. So it might be worthwhile coming down to Maggie's Bridge sometime with a bairn and the kayak. Might not be a bad idea. The dogs. Right, I'll head a bit down. I'll be finally back down on the bottom path. Just got to follow this path back around now. See some guys coming down behind us. They went up the steep way on the nose as well. You can see how steep that is. I don't know if you can make it out on this camera. But a nice gentle stroll back down the car now. You can see that valley. Not a bad valley to walk down, but it's a bit of a trudge. Here down here, this is almost where I went up. So we crossed the fort to go up onto Hencombe. It's just through these, just round the corner from these trees, and here's where we went up. We went up over the top of there and across. So I'm not far from being back down to tarmac roads. Yeah, coming back to the gate we came through. Looks like there's plenty of tyre tracks up here, so must be plenty of mountain bikers go up this way. I'm not too sure where they'll go from there, like. Might be worth looking into, see if there's any routes in this area. Yeah, this is the gate we came through on the way up. Went up that path there and up, trying the path to go on towards. The sun's a bit higher now, so it's not blinding us as you look over towards Grasmoor. Get the full extent of the views there. Oh, Christ, it's lovely down here. It is a nice area, but like I said before, I don't think there's a bad area in the lakes. Looks like the pub's open. A couple of people sitting out the back in the big garden. Church there. Nice place for photographs if you're that way inclined. Some people are. Grasmoor imposing in the background there. Right, back to the car now. It was a 6.5 mile round trip. Not too bad, a bit boggy on the top, more boggy than I was expecting and more than I was hoping, to be honest. But not a bad walk all the same really. So that's it for this one. And I'll see you on the next one hopefully.